Suraj clear?
Yes,
Add
sir.
role and features. Yes, sir.
Click on okay.
Add
Add role
roles
and
and
feature.
features. Click
Then
on
where I
next.
go, click on next. Click on next again. Click on next again. Activate TDS role. Add features. Then click on next. Then click on next. Then click on next. Then click on install. Active Directory domain service done. Any doubt? Santosh?
No.
संतोष any doubt? मैं कान में कम सुनता हूँ थोड़ा सा मतलब जोर से रेस्पॉन्स करो प्लीज रेस्पॉन्स लाउडली संतोष clear or having some queries संतोष संतोष from Mumbai all are getting my voice
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Getting.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
so configuration required instruction success on Windows server is still present on
Good.
work group तो क्या
Yes.
करना पड़ेगा now I promote this server to a domain controller click on notification संतोष present हेलो संतोष साउंड नहीं आ रहा है तुम्हारा
Am I audible, sir?
हाँ now audible you are clear संतोष
Sir, yes, sir.
ये प्रैक्टिकल उस दिन नाइट में हुआ था तुमने अटेंड नहीं किया
Okay, sir.
ये प्रैक्टिकल that practical is also done on night class and you will already got disconnected after next 40 minutes so that is not my problem that is your responsibility you are not interested on this time so where I go click on promote this server to a domain controller click on add a new forest what is the name I'm enter tcs dot maybe all are clear
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
password I enter same password abc at that 123 administrator password I enter abc at the rate 123 where I go click on next where I go click on next next again next again next again here it's visible all pg request pass check successfully click install to begin installation process is completed if you're facing the same then where I go install all are clear up to now
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Uh,
Dish. Then click on close, or it's automatically sign out. Now you also going to client side. Now I process the client side. Join work group to domain first. I am showing black screen. What I press? Control of. Click on India, click on yes. Click on English India, click on yes. Want to add second keyword layout, skip it. Sit back and relax while we will work magic और magic. मतलब ये बोल रहा है टाइम लगेगा, थोड़ा सा वेट करो. Please don't turn off your device. Okay, we got through the part of setup. Just a moment. It's also proceeding. अच्छा संतोष, why I proceeding this? ये Windows 10 हम लोग यूज क्यों कर रहे हैं? Why we are using Windows 10 here? संतोष, सूरज. विश्वनाथ बिलारी. Why require the two
Yes,
system,
sir.
Windows Server and Windows 10? Vishwanath.
Hello, sir.
Hmm. Why require the two systems?
Hello.
Tell me. Why require
Sir, hi.
that two systems?
Hello.
बात करने के लिए अनम्यूट रहना पड़ेगा. हेलो म्यूट, हेलो म्यूट, हेलो म्यूट करोगे तो प्रॉब्लम होगा. So that's why you
नहीं
will
सर, यहाँ पे
unmute
थोड़ा डिस्टर्बेंस है इसलिए.
and then you can tell me. Yeah, asking you why require that two system, Windows Server and Windows 10.
So can you ask me? I can
Why
question.
require Windows Server and Windows 10? Why require? Why require Vishwanath? Hmm?
Windows Services Administration.
Windows Server is the administrator और Windows 10 administrator नहीं है क्या?
हाँ, वो भी कर सकते हैं सर.
हाँ तो वही तो बोल रहा ना, why require it? Why require two system? Why require Windows Server 2019? Why require Windows 10? Vishwanath?
I don't know sir.
I don't know, sir.
Can I, sir?
No. I know who is learning and who is takes seriously.
Yes, sir.
That's why I asked to selected candidates. No, not Priyanshu, not Akash, not Anjali, not Ankita, not Apruva, Bhaskar, Ganjanan. Now I go to
Personal use.
Samir. Tell me, Samir, why record to system? Samir Wadikar, Pune. Samir Wadikar, Pune. If you not take serious, so I'm not helping you. This is the more than fifth time I describe domain topic. Am I right, guys? More than
Yes,
five.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is not my responsibility if you not clear. Obviously, will not perform the practical. That's why will not tell me why record server, why record client. We are server record. Why? Because we are configuring domain. So when you configuring domain, Vishwanath must record Windows server, because in Windows 10 you will not configuring domain. That's why record Windows server, and where Windows client is record on the client side. Why client is record? Because when you created a user account, that user not go to data center and log on. So where user present on workstation. That is the answer, Vishwanath. So where I go,
Yes.
I'm clicking on setup for personal use, then click on next, then click on offline account, then click on next, click on limited experience. Who is using this PC? I'm entering one, then click on next, then click on next. Maybe all are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Skip it. And on the server sides, what is the next step, Santosh? Santosh, what is the
Yes,
next
sir.
step? I don't know, sir.
No, wait, sir.
Wait. Maybe you are visible my screenshot and you will finding the points,
Yeah,
right?
sir. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm creating user now. Domain is ready. Now I'm creating user account on the domain. Click on tools, then click on Active Directory users and computers. अच्छा और एक चीज बताओ, तुम लोग तो बाकी सब भी कोर्स कर रहे हो ना, मतलब you are also doing another course also. You are all clear that another course, I mean
So which course, sir?
network class, cyber security class.
No, sir. So we did only
No, sir.
network class.
No, sir, हम लोग एक ही course कर रहे हैं.
That also basics only.
अच्छा. So where I go to TCS, then I go to users, then where I go,
Right click
that
user.
is click on new, right click on new, then click on user. What user I created? I created ram.das, enter ram das, ram.das. Then next, what is the password? I'm entering password march@123, march@123. User must change password at next logon, password never expired, then click on next, click on finish. What user I created? That is the belongs to domain user. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Then
sir.
where I go, now I go to client sides. Client sides में फर्स्ट काम क्या है? Active administrator, changing host name, changing IP, join workgroup tool. Fourth steps is pending. First I performing activating the administrator account.
Sir, how can the question be asked in the interviews regarding this? How can we how can we transfer the files from a server to domain like that?
That is totally depends on interviewer minds. How to share a file in work group, how to share a file in domain, what is FTP, what is DNS, what is domain, what is domain controller, what is Active Directory, how to create user on Active Directory, how to reset the password on Active Directory, that all things.
सर इंटरव्यू में शॉर्ट आंसर देना है कि लॉन्ग आंसर देना है कि डिटेल में आंसर देना है सर?
डिटेल में शॉर्ट मतलब क्या, डेफिनेशन में तुम शॉर्ट कह सकते हो, लेकिन हाउ टू ज्वाइन वर्क ग्रुप टू डोमेन पूछेगा तो तुमको प्रॉपरली बताना है कि फर्स्ट आई गो टू एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर अकाउंट, then I go to run and type system.cpl, then click on domain, then click on change, and then I'm checking which domain I present. I click on domain and enter the domain name and enter the domain administrator ID and password, because if domain controller permitted to join this computer, then we can easily join. तो ये कौन बोलेगा? Who will give this answer? Who is performing practical? But who is not performing the practical, he or she don't know we are adding uh, uh, we are joining work group to domain from local administrator account. So obviously what you will do, you must do practical. Obviously you will understood every single steps and you can perform on it. Clear what I am saying?
Yes sir, clear sir.
So where I go, first I active the administrator account, because administrator account is disabled manually. So I manually activated it. How to activate it? Go to lusrmgr.msc. Then click on OK. Double click on user. Double click on administrator. Uncheck the account is disabled. Then click on apply. Then click on OK. Maybe clear. First topic. Right click on administrator. Save password. Proceed. What is the password I enter? 1 2 3 4 5. All are clear? Understood?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Then where I go,
Yes, sir.
double click on one, then uncheck the account is check the account is disabled, then click on apply, then click on OK, because only administrator account is required. Then where I log on through administrator account and log out through one account. So I log out from one account and log on through administrator. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any question up to now? किसी का कोई doubt? Any question? संतोष, सूरज, क्लियर?
सर अभी आपने वन में से
अभी मैंने वन में डिजेबल करके एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर को एक्टिव किया विंडोज 10 में. Windows 10, we are going to Windows 10 because we are configuring domain on server sides, that Krishna.das and Ram.das, whatever user ID that is belongs to domain, and we are where I accessing on the client sites. You have two sites, client and server. That domain, that FTP, that remote, that printer, both are working on domain server, client server architecture basically. So who is server here? Who is client here? So now I am configuring client. If you have any question, please tell me. Then where I go, change the host name. How to change host name? Santosh.
this dm.cpl.
Clear? System.cpl. अच्छा, ये client Windows 10 present on domain or work group?
Work group.
If I wants to join, if I wants to log on Ram.das, is it possible now?
No.
Why no? Because other user is not visible here. यहाँ पे other user visible होना चाहिए, right? So when you not visible other user, it's mean that particular system present on work group. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I love
Yes,
group.
sir.
administrator account. Then I change the host name. What is the host name? Computer one. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Computer one. Click on OK. Any question? Any doubt? Tell me. If you not understood domain, you will not perform any single practical over here. 3 candidate is already left. That 3 candidate is not clear. Obviously, I don't know who is left, but who is left, he will miss the class because domain, मतलब domain पहले करेंगे. We are configuring domain first, then I configuring remote. Otherwise, we cannot manage the users because Active Directory is required for managing the user account. Active Directory is a database, which database like user information, computer information, and also other network protection. So when you're not configuring domain, you will not managing any single resources from server. That's why configuring domain first. Then where I go, entering IP addresses. How to change IP? ncpa.cpl. Patience रखना पड़ेगा. You are learning. People must take patience. You can easily understood. What is the IP of this computer? कौन सा IP डालेंगे भाई?
192.168.1.2.
Fill up करो तुम लोग. क्या IP देंगे?
2.
What is the DNS and IP gateway?
1.
What is the gateway?
1.
Clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes, clear. Suraj clear? If you present, response me because time is 11:45. Click on OK. Uncheck IPv6. Click on OK. Click on close. Pop-up is coming 100%. आ गया pop-up. Do you want to allow to be discovered by other species devices on the network? Click on yes. All are clear. Then when I go, I log on to. Now I join through domain. What is the domain name?
TCS.com.
TCS.com.
Name TCS.com. What is the ID and password?
Administrator.
Administrator ABC
Administrator.
@123.
Password is abc@123.
123.
All are clear? Any
Yes.
question up to now?
No, sir.
Welcome is visible 100%.
Welcome to TCS.
Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Santosh clear?
Yes, sir.
Santosh clear? रेस्पॉन्स नहीं करोगे तो 1000 बार भी समझा नहीं पाएंगे. It's not possible if you not communicate. Then where I go?
Onto the domain server.
Go to the domain server. Domain server में क्या करेंगे? I opening remote. तुम शेयरिंग फोल्डर कर रहे हो कि रिमोट कर रहे हो? कौन सा?
Remote.
तो रिमोट के लिए फोल्डर चाहिए क्या?
No, sir. It's already available.
I'm going to run and type msc st. Sorry, mstsc. mstsc. What I enter? mstsc.
ST.
mstsc. mstsc. Otherwise, directly go to Windows and then press remote option. Clear? Remote desktop.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You open it directly. Clear for everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In which room you will go? Ram Das. What is the Ramdas home address?
192.168.1.2.
192.168.1.2.
2.
2.
क्या ये possible है? Without permission? Is it possible without permission?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Where I go to
No, sir.
Windows. Then where I go, administrator account.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4, 5.
5. All are clear? Because
Yes,
administrator
sir.
having full permission. Sir, I am not understood, sir. That's why for you, sir. Fifth option, join work group to domain. Then after restart again, go to administrator account. So if you tell me, sir, I am not understood, you will open this screenshot. Then you tell me, yes, sir, I am not understood. Then where I go to run. What I go, Windows plus R. Where I go, sysdm.cpl. sysdm.cpl. यहाँ पे remote option कहाँ पे है, guys? Where you visible remote option here?
The last tab.
Last
option.
में
Everyone. Clear for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All are
sir.
clear. I'm clicking on remote tab. अच्छा remote अभी बंद है कि on है?
Sir, on.
Remote is turned on or
Off,
off?
sir. Off.
Off है.
We will change to
Allow
don't
remote.
allow to.
Allow remote connection to this computer.
All are clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who is left, who is not communicate, he will not clear. So I request to everyone, please respond if you not clear. All are understood.
Yes,
अच्छा,
sir.
करना है. User who wants to take remote.
Select
Which
users.
user who wants to take remote.
Windows server.
Which user who wants to take remote. 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 Which user who wants to take remote.
Administrator.
Which user. Which user. Which user.
Client.
इतना इजी नहीं है भाई, प्रैक्टिकल करना पड़ेगा. रामदोस @, रामदोस @
TCL.com.
अच्छा, रामदोस where present?
Domain user.
In the domain server Active Directory.
What is the ID and password?
Administrator.
MI NIS TRA TOR. Password
MARCS.
ABC@123.
ABC@123.
clear for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी ये क्लियर करो किसका कौन सा स्टेप समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Who not clear? ये सब
All clear, sir.
all are clear. If you have any
Yes.
question, if you not understood, अभी तक जिसका समझ में नहीं आया, why we require user, why user Ramdas is added, you will read this slide. The user listed below can connect to this computer any member of the administrator group, even they not listed. The user listed below can connect to this computer. Who still not remember, who still not understood, please raise your hand. अभी हम रिपेयर करेंगे तुमको, क्योंकि कल नहीं होगा, कल तुम लोग बताओगे. So I request to everyone who not understood, please raise your hand. Time is 11:52. Please quick reply. Which option you will not clear? Please respond me. I send you unmute request. Please send me. Please tell me where you will not understand.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah. I am going to remote option then I change the setting, don't allow remote computer to this computer, then click on the user listed below, connect this computer. Administrator already have access if you are not listed, because already administrator have access. Then which user I wants to add, जो user को remote लेना है, which user I wants to take remote, Ramdot Das. Ramdot Das where present? Ramdot Das present on Active Directory. That's why enter Ramdot Das user ID and password, Active Directory user ID and password, because I want to access it. I want to add it on remote list. All are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
पासवर्ड क्या था?
समझ में नहीं आया बताओ।
सर वन क्वेश्चन सर।
Clear है sir.
क्वेश्चन है बता दो।
सर रामदोट दास लिखने के बाद चेक नेम्स किया तो क्या क्या होगा सर?
चेक नेम करोगे तो वो प्रोसेस होगा, चेक नेम करोगे तो वो प्रोसेस होगा।
नहीं सर।
नहीं सर, नहीं सर मतलब समझा नहीं, तुम्हारा आंसर समझा नहीं। नहीं सर,
हेलो हेलो
बोलो ना, मैं सुन रहा हूँ, मेरा ओपन है।
रामदोट दास लिखने के बाद चेक नेम जब हम करते हैं तो वो कुछ
हाँ।
और आता है सर लिख के।
हाँ, तो इसीलिए तो ये पासवर्ड आ रहा है ना। ये रामदोट दास आईडी कहाँ पे है? रामदोट दास आईडी प्रेजेंट ऑन डोमेन सर्वर, दैट्स व्हाई एंटर डोमेन आईडी एंड पासवर्ड। क्लियर?
सर
देन क्लिक ऑन ओके। रामदोट दास ऐड हुआ। देन
Yes,
where I
sir.
go, click on OK. Then click on apply. Then
Okay.
click on, then done. Then where I go, I log out from current account. I sign out from current account. Which account? Administrator account. Then where I log on, I want to open this side. Where I go to server side. What ID I enter 192.168.1.2, because I go to connect 1.2 computer 1. I want to connect computer 1. That's why enter 192.168.1.2. Then click on connect. अब किसको कनेक्ट करना है? रामदोट दास को कि एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर को? Which
Ramdot Das को.
take remote? RDB server to RDB line. That's why we enter, go to more choice, then click on other account. What user ID? Ram.das. What is the ID and what is the password? march@123. All are clear?
यस सर।
Then click on
Yes,
OK.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Then click on yes. Now it's successfully taking the remote. How to take remote? Server to Windows 10. If you have any issue, any question, please tell.
Sir, can you repeat, sir?
From ADDS
समझ आने के बाद भी रिपीट करने के लिए कौन सा
एक बार सर सत्येंद्र
कोई
सर
तो
एक बार
बोल रहा ना,
रिपीट कर
कौन सा समझ में नहीं आया बताओ। Which step you will not?
सर ये
Which
सर ये
step?
टॉपिक सर एक बार समझ में नहीं आया सर। एक टॉपिक फिर से
सर
बता दीजिए।
लास्ट टू स्टेप फिर से रिपीट कर दीजिए।
Satyendra, that is my 10 to 12 batch. This is not 12 to 2 p.m. Okay.
ओके सर ओके।
Repeat this topic
Actually-
once again. I got disconnected from activate ADDS role.
Oh. So that is not possible. Whatever I describe in 2 hours, that is not possible on this timing. ये possible नहीं है. Rachna, sorry.
So tomorrow.
If you wants to understood, you will join tomorrow, and then you will visible to other students, because other students performing the practical. Where I
Okay,
go,
sir.
I log on to 192.168.1.2. ये कंप्यूटर 1 है कि कंप्यूटर विंडोज सर्वर है? क्या लग रहा है? ये क्या है? विंडोज सर्वर है कि विंडोज 10 है?
Windows 10.
Windows 10.
All are clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
कहाँ से कनेक्टेड है हम? Where I connected?
Remote connection.
Server sites. देखो विंडोज 10 is already sign out. ये Windows 10 अभी नहीं है. Windows 10 is already controlled through remote.
Remote, right?
ठीक है. So that is the RDP. If you have any question, Rachana, if you have any question, Rachana, you will visible that screen. If you not understood, you will tell me. One more thing I added here. Give me some times. That is good for you, everyone. And 10 to 12 to 2 p.m. Please wait some time.
Okay.
Maybe all are visible my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये स्क्रीनशॉट देखने के बाद भी जब किसी का इशू आएगा तो बताना. If you have any queries still, now you will tell me which steps you use now. 10 to 12 only, not telling to 12 to 2.